Didn't get to attend any one of them.
Yeah, same.
I feel so left out this morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us on air and streaming on the KARE 11 app. I'm Jason Hackett alongside Alicia Lewis. It was a great weekend in downtown.
Yeah, even if you weren't there, I was watching on ESPN. It was fun to see Banana Ball watching the Lynx absolutely crush it. Incredible weekend, but we do have to talk about the forecast today and what we're expecting for the rest of this week. Good morning, Courtney.
Hey, yeah, good morning. I was just glad that the weather behaved this weekend because there was so much going on, and of course some of that has to be weather dependent with the game being outside, and that was all good. So that was fun to see. I know that meteorologist Jamie Cagle was there, so I'm really looking forward to chatting with him about what it was like to see that in person. Right now we're off to a dry start, some fog out in the distance, so some of you may see some low clouds as you head out on the road. 69 degrees. 50s to the north, and as we get into this afternoon, it'll be a little bit muggy at times with those dew points in the 60s and highs in the 80s. No rain for today, but there's a chance roads could be damp tomorrow morning.
All right, good morning. A good heads up. 6:02 here. Let's go to the Anoka area. Seeing a rollover crash here on Highway 10 and Round Lake Boulevard here right at this ramp. It looks like State Patrol is on scene talking with that driver, so hopefully everyone's okay in that situation. The good news is that it's not slowing down traffic as you drive through that area, but I'll let you know when that situation clears up. That's the only crash I'm seeing out there. It's pretty quiet, mostly green out there as you make your way out the door. A heads up for folks down near the Jordan area, St. Lawrence Township area. You'll remember if you live down there, Highway 169 northbound was shut down this weekend between Delaware Avenue and Creek Lane. Now you see things are back open as you head north toward Shakopee, no longer needing to detour off highway.
Cece, thanks so much. Let's get to breaking news this morning. State Patrol is investigating two serious crashes in the Twin Cities metro. The latest one happening at around 10 last night in Minneapolis on 94 near 7th Street. This is new video our crew got from the scene. The crash forcing the eastbound lanes to shut down for hours. We've reached out to State Patrol for more information on what happened, and we'll update you as soon as we learn anything new. Meanwhile, a woman is fighting for her life after a car hit her while she was biking in Golden Valley. It happened at the intersection of Theoworth Parkway and Highway 55. State Patrol says the car hit the bicyclists in the intersection. Officials say they don't believe alcohol played a role in the crash.
In just over 24 hours, Minnesotans will head to the polls for the primary election.
That's right. Early voting resumes this morning before voters can get their final say. Our Audrey Russo is in Minneapolis previewing the two biggest races for us this morning, starting with the Senate race. Audrey.
Good morning. Even if you've been living under a rock here in Minnesota, you've no doubt managed to see some ads for this race. The stiffest competition coming on the DFL side, pitting Congresswoman Angie Craig against the current Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan. Now, a big highlight of this race so far has been fraud, Medicare fraud specifically. Now, Craig has consistently pointed out the Medicare fraud that's happened on the Walz-Flanagan administration's watch. She argues that putting Flanagan on the DFL ticket will hurt the chances of that Senate seat remaining blue. Now, Flanagan has the party's endorsement and argues that Craig votes too frequently with Republicans. And speaking of the GOP, Michelle Tafoya is vying to be the Republican on the ticket come November. Now, the former broadcaster is facing off against former Navy SEAL Adam Schwarzy. Now, Schwarzy has the party's endorsement, but Tafoya is leading in the polls. So early voting continues today. The polls officially open tomorrow at 7 a.m. And this Senate race in the Senate seat is only open because the current U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar is making a run for governor. I've got more on that coming up in about 30 minutes, but for now, I'll send things back to you.
All right, Audrey, we'll check back with you in about 30 minutes. Thanks so much.
And if you still have questions about the candidates and races, we have a full voter's guide to help you prepare. You can find it all at KARE11.com/vote.
This morning, the man accused of holding authorities in an hours-long standoff in Isanti will be facing a judge for the first time. You're looking at video from the scene just last Wednesday. Police say he shot at authorities multiple times, hitting nearby homes, kicking off a 6.5-hour-long standoff. It ended when a SWAT officer shot at the man before taking him into custody. The BCA is leading this investigation. Officials tell us the charges should come down before the suspect's first court appearance at 11 o'clock today.
Right now, Minneapolis police are looking for whoever is responsible for shooting at an 18-year-old near the Stone Arch Bridge early Sunday morning. This is video from the scene near 2nd Avenue and 6th Street Southeast. Police say they responded to reports of gunshots and found evidence of gunfire. They say the man later arrived at HCMC with several gunshot wounds. Police say he was outside when he heard the shots, but doesn't know who shot him. No one has been arrested.
This morning, the Pentagon is reportedly asking major U.S. defense contractors to make their weapons faster. Just 1 week after reports claim the U.S. used 80% of its missile stockpile in Iran. President Trump denied that the U.S. was running out of weapons, saying the military still has, quote, massive amounts available. Contractors allegedly have 21 days to make plans to help speed up production.
Turning to an important food recall this morning, Taylor Farms pulling several jalapeno products off the shelves at major stores as the CDC and FDA investigate a multi-state salmonella outbreak. The company said it is not aware of any reported illnesses linked to the products. They were sold in 26 states, including Minnesota and Wisconsin. You can find a full list of the recalled products on our website, KARE11.com.